What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. There's been a debate going on in Black YouTube among some controversial statements that Dr. Umar Johnson has issued about Eminem and his position in the hierarchy of hip-hop MCs. Who is or who is not the GOAT? And of course, this was catalyzed on Joe Budden's podcast. So what I'd like to do is I would like to play that initial link there, and then so guys, that is the initial link. And then you had some brothers who decided to respond on the behalf of Eminem. One is MC Shan. I will play what he had to say.
I'm gonna say to Dr. Umar, right? You pick on the wrong people. I understand your, but you have to look at the individuals that are the individuals. Eminem deserves, I can't look at Eminem as if he was Mark Zuckerberg and he came into our culture and he just robbed our culture. How do you think Eminem got in this culture? Because he was as ghetto as the rest of the mother wine, regardless of his skin. And I would be the biggest hit. I produced the biggest reggae artist ever. Bigger than Bob Marley. The Guinness Book of World Records says so. And so who am I to sit here? Snow is as ghetto as I am. I would go anywhere with Snow in the ghetto before I would go some people that I grew up with. Because that's in him, the ghetto, okay? They may be white and can do what they do now and think. Don't be jealous of that. I'm not jealous because Snow can do a whole bunch of things that I can't. I remember Snow taking me to the mountains of Whistler, where I was the only black person there. But he was part of our culture, son. You know what I'm saying? He's part of Eminem, part of our culture, Dr. Umar. You can't look at Eminem as if he was a Mark Zuckerberg, and I love Eminem. Eminem loves me. He's mentioned me on the Grammys, wherever he was. He didn't have to say nothing about me. Okay, and I'm not saying that about him because he said that. I'm saying this because what I'm saying is he was part of our culture. He wasn't Mark Zuckerberg. What's up, Rec Boys? He wasn't Mark Zuckerberg. Now, we could say that if Mark Zuckerberg came in and made a rap album and then decided he was going to step off into his culture and be rich because Search? Exactly. Search. You talking about Search was the first one. I remember Search. You be at clubs back in the day. Search made his way through this game. He picked up Pete Nice later on, but Search was that real, authentic individual. Back then, only MC Search and Aaron Fuchs was allowed to be in the projects, being Jew and white or whatever they was. If you wasn't Aaron Fuchs or you wasn't MC Search, they wasn't letting you nowhere near the project, son. So, same thing with MC Search. If you want to say MC Search is a money or culture vulture, Search my man. I remember when he was down there in the gritty grime with me. Every show I go do with Roxanne Shante, who's standing outside? MC Search. Getting in that joint. Search was like another biz. Everywhere you go, wherever it was popping, Search was there. White boy. And like I said, MC Search and Aaron Fuchs were only the two white people that could be in the projects 2 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to them. They gonna get to their destination if you them niggas. Oh, it's gonna be a problem for you. That's how it was, son. And so, Dr. Umar, I understand you on this black culture thing, but you're jumping on the wrong thing. Eminem, they said, that's their magazines. We don't own that magazine, sir. If that's their magazines and that's what they want to put, do you read it? You must do. I don't read that shit that says Eminem is the #1 rapper. I never heard that shit until I heard you say it. Because you read their propaganda. I don't read that shit. I never heard that shit until I heard you say it. Eminem is the best. Come on. But M deserves a mother slot in this game. Because like I said, M was no Mark Zuckerberg. M was no rich mother to just come rob the rap game and step off. M came in this mother. He had more problems than any black. Why? Because black up on cocaine and mollies and shit. Eminem had pill problems, son. He had white boy problems. Yes, he's a white boy. And his fight was just for some of us in the black community.
I'd like to play what Ed Lover had to say.
Dr. Umar, please. Please. First of all, the one thing I want to know is, and I think I need to Google this, where did you get your doctorate? What makes you a doctor? And then where did you come from? And what makes you an authority on hip hop? No, Eminem don't need Dr. Umar to tell him that he's one of the greatest of all time, because we've already have said it. Hip hop is for everybody. Hip hop might have been created by black people, but the love of music, melodies, and rhymes has spread all over this world. That's like saying Pun can't be one of the greatest of all time because he's not African American, because he was Puerto Rican. Fat Joe don't deserve to be in hip hop because he's not African American. You weren't there, Dr. Umar, respectively. You were not there. I wasn't even there in the very, very beginning of hip hop. I wasn't there with Dougie and Mo D and the Crash Crew and Grandmaster Caz and Sha Rock. I got on in 89 and was able to show those videos and help spread the gospel of hip hop around the world. I am highly respected in hip hop, way more than you, Dr. Umar. So who are you to be saying something like that about Eminem? To be talking about Eminem can't be a GOAT. That really can bother me, because Eminem is not only a dope-ass MC, I consider Eminem a friend, and I know how hard he worked.
So firstly, let me, with all due respect, I have a lot of respect for MC Shan. You know, he's been out since the 80s, and Will Smith, and, you know, Ed Lover and Dre, Who's the Man, that movie. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. I love Ed Lover. Ed Lover is the truth. Shout out to Ed Lover. But here's the thing, as a pro-black, and I have a lot of issues with what he has to say, but I want to talk about this. First of all, why is it that we are coming to the defense as black men? You ain't gotta like what he's saying, but coming to the defense of Eminem. Like, why? Don't Eminem got some lyrics about black women, racist lyrics from the past? Okay, don't date a black girl. If you do it once, you won't do it twice. Black girls are dumb. This is what he says. All right, we're defending a guy who says that. It would be different if he was in our community. We would still get on him, but that's who we're defending. White girls are good chicks. But MC Shan sounds silly. He's, oh, well, he grew up like us in the hood. No, man, like, you don't see Eminem. What stances do he take defending black men? None. And black people, we got a history of doing that. We got a history of taking up for people who don't ever take up for us. And we try to be fair to other people who ain't fair to us. Why do we try to do that? Which it doesn't make any goddamn sense. All right, Eminem don't do it for the black community, in my honest opinion. Not to say that Umar does, because he doesn't, but look, I'm not about to come up there. I don't care how good of an MC he is. As much as I may agree or disagree with that, sometimes we need to stay on code, and hip hop is a universal thing. Man, shut up, man. All right, because if it's so universal and so much love, then why do these other groups that run the industry make these black men look so poisonous? See, it was different than when Ed Lover was doing hip hop, where it was about the KRS-Ones and, you know, the Public Enemies and the Tribe Called Quest group, Brand Nubian. Hip hop had a message. You know, these other groups came in, all of a sudden it's something different now, especially when they start owning it. That's why I say, why we standing there for other people? Dr. Umar says Eminem he shouldn't be in the top whatever. That's what he said. I ain't got nothing to say about it. I damn sure ain't gonna come to his defense at all. Listen, it's the truth. I ain't got no problem with him at all. And I may not even agree with what Dr. Umar Johnson is saying, but I'm not gonna speak on it as a black man. How dare I say I'm in the pro-black, I'm from the black, I'm gonna come to the defense of Eminem. No, I'm not coming to the defense of Eminem. Never. Because I don't expect Eminem to come to the defense of our group, because he won't. He won't. And that's our goddamn problem. Here he is all the time trying to come to the defense of somebody who don't ever come to the defense of your ass. That's why we look so goddamn stupid. We look so dumb as a community. We need to stop that shit. Seriously. The brother said what he said. It ain't got shit to do with y'all. And y'all look like buffoons for coming out and defending it. You know what I mean? Y'all should have shut up, man. Don't come against the brother on behalf of that person. Don't speak up for him because of what he just said about the community out of his own mouth. How can you even defend that? Now, again, if he was black, you know, we had some rappers that done said some things. I done said some goddamn things before and still saying them now. But they black. We can accept, we can deal with that. We can be more forgiving towards that. But what Eminem said about the black community before, you can't forgive that. Never. Don't come to him. No goddamn defense. I know Eminem. For what? You supposed to stand with the brother and be on code. You know what I mean? And so many times, so many black, I noticed that with the black community, we be so, oh no, man, we gotta do the right thing, brother. You know, but man, shut up. You do the right thing by not saying nothing and shut your ass up. How about that? Don't nobody ask you for your goddamn opinion? Ed Lover and damn near MC Shan. Nobody ask y'all. Man, sit down somewhere, man. Let the brother build. The brother gave his opinion on it. Who you are trying to, and Ed Lover, where you go to school at? Man, you sound like a straight up, bro. I like Ed Lover. Man, I ain't gonna disrespect my brother like that. But man, he sound like a straight up boy. Like he should have been on Fox News talking like that. Man, shut up, dude. You know what I mean? I love Ed Lover too, though. Just gonna be real, man. OG. Why I can't go hard at my brother, man, because of the work he didn't put in, man. But the brother, man, stop. Man, don't attack your group, man, for somebody else's group. Let the brother build. You know, you don't like what he had to say with that, then that's something that we go talk to him about. If we can get him in person or DM him or something like that. But we ain't gonna come against Duke Dr. Umar. I mean, I'll be crushing Umar, but we still black people. We still black. We gotta show some solidarity when it comes to that. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.